Ever since high school, every year on our birthdays, my best friend and I will sit down and write out a few things we want to accomplish that year. For some reason, most years we end up doing this task on a long road trip.
My job was to get camera. I did that.
Car thoughts are just superior, I guess. For almost 7 years now, this book has been an outline for the direction we want our lives to go. As new goals are added and checked off, there have always been 2 goals that never seem to leave my list. 2 things I found really hard to accomplish. 1 was to get a boyfriend, and 2 was to buy a house. I'll spare the messy details, but eventually I did it. I got a boyfriend, and I bought the house.
It's a little rainy today, but look, I did it. I got the house.
During this time in my life, there was one night I can vividly remember. I had just gotten home from a date, and I was laying on the floor of my newly purchased house when I looked up at the ceiling and said,
"Why do I feel so empty?"
I had accomplished the things I wanted, the 2 big things I had strived for years. Shouldn't I be happy? Or at least feel proud of myself? I ended up feeling really depressed, and then felt guilty for even feeling depressed. After all, I have everything I've ever wanted, right? Eventually, my boyfriend and I broke up. I tried changing jobs. I even thought about selling my house that I was currently in the middle of renovating. No matter what I did, I still felt lost.
This for 10 days now, and it's a lot. It's been a lot on myself, like physically and mentally. I don't know.
I would spend many late nights Googling my thoughts, searching for any answer to explain the numbness inside of me. And it led me down trails of other people's inspiring stories about how accomplished they felt after following their dreams, and still nothing explained the emptiness I felt, which inevitably made me feel ungrateful for the things that I had, and ultimately really alone. It wasn't until I read the quote by Annie Dillard that says, "How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives," that I finally started to see things from a new perspective. Although this quote doesn't directly mention goals or feeling lost, it made me realize it was never about the house or the boyfriend.
I've been doing home renovations now for like 2 years, and I'm really proud of myself. You can do anything but your mind to.
It was about spending every single day with intention. Spending each day working on becoming the person who I felt was worthy of the love of a boyfriend, or becoming a young adult responsible enough to own a home before I had ever even purchased one. I've realized that hitting big milestones is a wonderful accomplishment, but not every day I'll buy a house or find a new boyfriend or run a marathon or something like that. I've learned that a lot of life happens in the in-between moments. Sure, there are times for making a big step in life, and other times when I need to simply work on being in the moment instead of feeling like I have to constantly work on what's next instead of enjoying what's happening around me right now. Every year, I still write down goals. Lately, my goals have been a lot simpler than things like buying a house, but they still give me things to work towards each day so I can become the best version of myself, someone I'm proud to spend the rest of my life with.
The amount of times I've gone hiking in a dress, honestly, it always makes me feel kind of goofy.
And as cheesy as it is, I've discovered that the old quote we've all heard before is true. Life isn't about the destination. It's about the journey.